Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Sal Central. We back in the building, and today I just want to have a conversation with you guys. I wanted to ask: do you truly believe that a person could be born gay? The reason I'm asking is because you don't want to speak about the gay community or how this came about. All right, and most of these people argument talking about gay people, LGBTQ, transgenderism. A lot of their arguments is that they were born that way. Right? They were born in the wrong body. They were born gay. All right. They knew this as a child. And what I'm saying is that if you knew it as a child, you are agreeing that a child could be sexual, because being gay is a sexual preference, right? As a child, 3 years old, 2 years old, and saying you were born in the wrong body, you are aware of your sexual parts. And that's a big discussion that we need to have in society, because little do you know, there are other people in this world, right, outside, that's added to the LGBTQ plus TBPG, all that. They're called MAPS, minor attracted persons, and their argument also is that they were born that way. They can't control it. We accept it in society. I'm not saying me specifically, but we as society accepted that a person could be born gay, right? That's a lot of the argument. Conservative Christians don't believe that, and liberal Democrats truly believe that a person could be born that way. And it's a two-sided argument, all right? And they both, to me, deserve some type of spotlight as far as a debate. People say that a person can't control who they are attracted to, and it has no influences. It's natural. It's come natural. There's no influences that came about it. It's just this person's attracted to males, and this person's attracted to female, and the person is basically homosexual. And a person could also be born in the wrong body, especially a kid, right? Especially in California, you can't say anything about it as a parent. You just have to roll with it and gender affirming. Their argument is that a person could definitely be born homosexual, attracted to the same sex. And with that argument, you have to understand that there is people that believe that a child could be sexual. A child is as sexually aware of him or herself just as much as a grown person. A child could be sexual. That's their argument. And I know people will say that's too extreme on both ends, but hear me out. The argument is this: a child could be born gay. Think about that. That means that a child is born knowing who he or she is attracted to, which means a child could be sexual. That's in the mindset of pedophiles. There are some science books. There are some theological books that explain how a child can be sexual. I don't agree with it fully. I just truly don't believe it at all. I don't agree with it at all. But I'm giving you the argument. I'm trying to tell you that these things exist, and this is their argument. Now, people who do believe a child could be gay, I want you to understand this. If you could believe a child could be born gay or be born sexually attracted to the same sex, you could agree that a child or a person could be born attracted to children. If that's too extreme for you, then I honestly truly believe that you don't believe that a child could be born gay then. Because the argument is that you can't control that, right? You can't control who you're attracted to. You were born that way. You weren't given a choice to be attracted to who you're attracted to as if it came natural. There was no influence that came into that. I do understand that some liberals will punk out of that mindset because they don't want to accept that. All right. Yeah, I believe it when it comes to gay people, but I'm not going to believe that when it comes to pedophiles or MAPS, minor attracted persons. I don't want to believe that. So do you truly believe that or not? I'm not sticking up for minor attracted people. I'm not sticking up for pedophiles. I'm just saying that if you agree that gay people could be born sexually attracted to the same sex, right? A child could be born sexually attracted to the same sex. You have to agree that a person could be born attracted to children. That's just what it is. Or a murderer could be born a murderer. Or a person could be a super predator, as what they used to say about black people. You could be born a super predator. It's just in your nature to be that. You can't control it. There is no control. Now, on the opposite end, if you don't believe a child could be born gay, there is no such thing as a gay kid. There's no such thing as a child born in the wrong body, because a child doesn't have that mindset. That means it didn't come natural. Somebody influenced that behavior. Somebody influenced that type of ideology on that child to make that child think that way. All right. Now, back in the days, right, this is a conservative way of thinking. We thought that, and we understand that's how children are made to have certain morals because of what they're taught, what's around them, their influences, their environment. This is why they think the way that they think. But nowadays, especially when it comes to the liberal side and trying to protest a certain point, they're saying that it's natural. None of this stuff is just ideas. There's always been queer kids. There's always been transgender kids. You just never noticed it because it was not okay to talk about. And like I said before, when it comes to not believing that, if you don't believe it, there's no such thing as a transgender kid. There's no such thing as a gay kid. There's no such thing as a born murderer. There has to be some type of influence to influence the child to do the things that they do. Homosexuality, pedophilia. There's certain type of things that they see to influence that type of behavior and influence that type of sexual interest. Some happened in the past. Some happened to make it the way it is. It's not just brought in thin air, and it's natural. And I bring up this conversation to hear what you guys have to say. I tried to spark up a conversation, but I think that I'm on the right hand side. I'm on the conservative side. I don't believe that a child could be born gay. I think they could be feminine depending on their experiences and who's hanging around them, but I truly don't believe a child could be born gay. And I truly don't believe a child understands being a boy or a girl, because a child shouldn't be worried about that. And if they are worried about that, I think it is the outside experience. I think it is the outside influences teach those children that. And I think that it should be checked in the home, and I think that is a problem. If your child is talking about things like that other than being a Power Ranger and learning its ABCs at a young age. But I hear the liberal side because, like I said, most people are liberal. As long as it ain't hurting you, don't worry about that. It ain't your business. A person could think the way they want to think, but I understand that. I understand the argument. Do I agree with it? No. But this is why they are coming for children, because they think that they're obligated to your children because they see your child in them. And it seems pretty weird. And it is to me because I'm more conservative. I'm a conservative person, so I don't agree with that. But I hear them when they say that, hey, man, there's always a kid that's gay because I see myself in them. You don't understand that. And honestly, I don't understand that. And I don't think I ever will. But I think that should be open for conversation. If you truly believe that, you have to agree with a person being born attracted to children. That comes on the liberal side. I'm pointing the finger where it lies. If you truly believe that, you have to understand that there's people using that same argument. You want to be accepted for that. These people want to be accepted for that. But you don't even want them to be a part of the LGBTQ. I don't like none of it. But like I said, yeah, they having a problem within the community saying that, hey, we don't rock with them. We don't stand for that. But they're using the same argument as you. If you believe that and you don't accept them, you truly don't believe that. And that's my argument. That's why I brought this up. If you don't believe a person could be born liking children, you don't believe a person could be born gay either. You just saying that because it's acceptable now. So what do you truly believe? That's my question to you guys. And this question should be open for debate. Hopefully Jubilee picked this up. I don't know. Hopefully this possibly sparks people's interest. The gay community, the normal community. I don't know. Weird, queer. I don't know. We just need to have this conversation in society. All right, because I'm getting tired of this argument that children are sexual. Children know that they're gay. I'm tired of the argument, and I'm tired of us arguing that they're not. Because, like I said, I've done a little research, and I understand that back in the days, especially when it comes to Greek mythology, they've always talked about kids being sexual. They have books about it, and they bringing that stuff here. We're not accepting it in society, thank God, but you have to understand where it stems from. Most of these gay people, queer people, whatever the hell, they saying that they was gay since a kid, and most parents are justifying it by saying, yeah, my kid was a little feminine. That don't mean the kid is gay in my eyes. I don't believe that. But with the affirmation from other people, I would think a child will be more open to thinking that they that type of person, although they don't know what they are. They're just children. But please, like, comment, subscribe. Your opinion matters, man. South Central, we out.
Me and Twin on a mission. We be really politicking while we whipping in the kitchen. God be my witness. At the age of 15, I was fighting my